Have you ever gazed at the stars on a clear night and wondered if they were trying to tell us something? Thousands of years ago, ancient people did just that. They believed the stars held magical secrets and messages. Long ago, before maps and GPS existed, people had to find their way using the stars. Imagine being a sailor on a boat with no gadgets to help you. Back then, sailors looked up at the night sky and used the stars to navigate across dark, vast oceans. But the stars were more than just a guide for journeys. They also held special stories and codes. Ancient Egyptians, Babylonians, and Greeks all studied the stars and created stories about them. These stories formed what we now know as constellations. Can you name a few? Think of Orion the hunter or Leo the lion. Imagine the night sky as a great big puzzle. Each part of the sky where stars formed a picture was like a piece of the puzzle, telling its own story. The Egyptians noticed one constellation called Great Bear, which they believed watched over the earth and protected it. In ancient China, the stars were thought to be responsible for everything from the weather to the outcomes of wars. They watched them closely, believing that the alignment of stars influenced the fate of emperors and farmers alike. A fascinating part of these star codes was astrology. Astrology is the belief that the positions and movements of the stars and planets can affect our lives and the world around us. Many people read their horoscopes to this day, hoping to find guidance and discover what their future might hold. Now, let's not forget the Mayans from Central America. They created detailed calendars based on the stars and believed these celestial bodies could predict events on Earth. Their calendar was so precise that it could even predict solar eclipses. So next time you look up at the sparkling blanket of stars overhead, remember that people across the world have been doing just the same for centuries, finding stories, guidance, and codes in the twinkling lights above. Who knows, maybe one day, you'll find a new story written in the stars. Remember, the stars are much more than just pretties in the sky. They are the ancient storytellers and keepers of secrets waiting for the curious to discover.